Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and let me know if you're a fan of Migos. If you're a fan of Takeoff, let me know where y'all from. Let's get right into it, man. Hey, did y'all see the three people? They ran right down the stairs when everything happened. And the guy, cameraman, panned left. And you seen that stairwell, those people running down. It was two headlights right there. And the dude jumped in the yellow hoodie, and they backed out. They reversed it. Every time you see somebody reverse something like that, that means they don't want to show their plates because they know that it's somebody that they trying to avoid, like getting seen. And y'all got to understand that they all jumped in their cars and left exactly at the same exact time. They said it was three cars, a Yukon Denali, a Escalade, and a Tahoe. And one of them dudes jumped in a Suburban and they skirted off and left. They hit the left, but the most important thing is how the fact that they backed out of it, and you could see how the headlights pull up and then you see it going backwards. That means they was in reverse getting ready to make sure that that dude gets away. And that's why everybody took off, and it was like at the same time instance as if that they had this whole thing already knowing on their mind, like it was planned or something like that, man. Hey, look, guys, man, RIP to Takeoff, man. This whole thing is crazy, but the fact that it's making it a bad look on Houston, and every one of y'all is talking about how now people don't want to show up or check in with them or nothing. Like, why does people have to actually check in with them? That's what they're all asking. And so the fact that even though the Migos did, and look how it went for them. Look how it went for them. They went and tried to do everything that Houston said to do. They went there and checked in with every one of them. J. Prince Jr., all the guys there, they were riding in Fifth Ward with them. Like, what's the point of even going there and everything like that? Like, what did they even look at? That's the crazy thing. And then how is it that the dude that it was his birthday party ends up leaving early and going, like, he didn't even cut the cake. They did not light no candles or cut no cake. Like, we didn't see that on any of those stories. All them Instagram pictures and stories that we looked at, it was no candles, no cake. They didn't do that. The dude he was there, and then all of a sudden, just like all the blink of an eye, the dude was gone, and then everything happens. And then how did the dude in the yellow shirt end up hiding and ducking down and then running inside after everything happened and had enough time to grab a bag, a brown paper bag that everybody's saying that he grabbed? Like, y'all figured it out that he got that brown paper bag, and it could have been allegedly money in there or whatever, but all they know is that J. Prince Jr. wiped the stuff off of his face, and he came back into the building and he went inside, and it was like he walked by. And that's why everybody's saying, why didn't he go and do anything to help? And that's why everybody's looking at it like, dang, man, this is crazy. They know exactly what's going on. Like, everybody now sees it for what it is and exactly what happened out there. And you just have to realize that this thing is an entire situation that could have been avoided. Like, they either knew about it or they could have stopped it from happening in the first place. Because how is it that the weirdest argument ever breaks out? Like, y'all ever seen it? And right after that, the dude pulls up. Whole time it was a distraction. That argument was actually a distraction so that the one guy could get right up on Takeoff's face. And man, this thing is crazy, bro. Look, condolences go out to Takeoff and the family and everything like that, because everything is still fresh. But now you guys have figured out everything that happened. So, like, this is crazy how, if you really look at it, it's no way that dude in the yellow hoodie got away without nobody seeing him. Like, everybody seen him jump in that car and leave, and they not saying nothing about that. Like, the people who told and everything like that, you realize that they told a little bit of this and a little bit of that, just enough to get the little reward, little pieces of chicken, whatever like that, right? But then now it's like, wait, how come they didn't say anything about the car they jumped in? Like, they was parked right next to them. The three people that was parked surrounded right around that same car that the driver, the getaway driver, and the yellow shirt guy, they jumped in. And it's like the people acting like they blind or something, like they didn't see him. Three dudes just do that and then jump into the whip and take off and literally back out and everything like that. Like, the guy actually picked them up like it was valet, and the people ran right by it looking at it. They were literally looking at how the light was on and that they could see through the tent. Because when the dude opened the door, the light came on in the interior of the car. And y'all got to realize that it was an Escalade, so you could tell exactly how the headlights were and the taillights were. So the thing is that people seen that car like actually picking the dude up and then turning around and reversing into the other street and then peeling off on the corner. And so what they're going to have to do is actually look at all the camera footage, reverse it, and see exactly where it came from before the whole situation. Or they're going to go to one of the businesses up the street and get their surveillance and ADT, some type of third-party security. It's always a third-party security company that has whatever access to the surveillance systems and all that. So what they're going to have to do is basically go around and look at everything and see if they could figure out exactly who was it in there and why did the dude jump in and why did he drive him to somewhere. They're going to find him. This whole thing is crazy, man. This whole thing is a crazy situation, and it should have been avoided. Like, I don't understand why it had to go down like this, and the fact that they set up this party and everything, and then all of a sudden when the whole doors is closed and the place is supposed to be closed and it's done at 2 a.m. and then they still standing out in front doing a whole bunch of nothing. So they pretty much trapped them there and blocked them in until some argument break out. So they told somebody to make some type of scene. They told someone to make an argument happen. So they distracted Quavo. And then they already know that Takeoff is going to be chilling. And he's just going to be like, trying to observe everything. But then it's going to be a dude next to him that's like waiting there until the right moment when they start the argument conversation. And then once he turns at him, then that's when he's going to see that like it's basically a holdup situation. And so once they, Quavo said what he said and they was all backing up, you seen Quavo's manager backing up. And because he saw what was going on. And so he tried to help. He tried to help in the situation. But it was too fast and too close. Everything was happening like right in front of him and everything. So what y'all got to understand is like, why is it that they stalled them right there in front of the building and made it seem like it was about to be a move or something like that, or an after party or something? They're probably trying to converse and figure out where the after party was going to be. And they used that after party as a way to distract them and hold them there until everybody got in place. And, whoever brought the brown paper bag up, then they had to wait for that guy to bring the brown paper bag up because the dudes in the yellow hoodie is going to want to run in and grab that and run back out because, you know what I mean? That people are saying that that's him getting paid. And so a lot more details are about to come out about this whole entire thing. So you guys have to keep paying attention, subscribe to the channel, binge watch all the videos that I just did before, and subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.